Tall Ocean Rats. See what we got, boys. Here we go. Aiken from lower gets a nice headshot onto Mezzi for the first shot. Quick headshot onto Cat. Holding lower for his team now is Aiken. Tebow wants to peek here into lower. Get the refrag, but Aiken just jump spotting. Atlas is going to be alone on the B site. With his teammate backing him up. Booper at the back of site. Stu. $60 seconds left in the round. Chemo making his way up. Cat gets the headshot onto Tebow. Nice look there. And now Stu J. And the team, they're going to make noise B tunnels. They're going to flood out now. Atlas going to have to make quick work. Gets quick work by Sherps. Nice shot there. Butt naked out of the shower. Sherps with the headshot. Nice double headshot for Sherps. Stu J goes down. And now Irish Sniper looking for a trade. But it's going to be Aiken and Sherps closing it in. Sherps traumatizing the opponents with the triple kill there. Nice look for Sherps. Tall Ocean Rats take a nice first round pistol on T side. See what we got in store. It's going to be a long pop from Tall Ocean Rats. Atlas ready to take this angle here with the deagle. He swings. No cigar. 57 damage on him. Aiken making his way across to the site. Turns around 180. What is this? Harry Houdini himself. Aiken dodging all the bullets. Gets the triple kill with the MAC-10. Stu J picks up one himself. Mezzi with a retrade. Mezzi with a double. But Aiken killing it with the quadra kill. With this MAC-10 absolutely decimating the save round from Always Be Swinging. Going to be a good chunk of money on the T side now. It's going to be the first round for Always Be Swinging. They're going to buy up here. This is important for them. If they don't make use of these rifles, it's going to be an absolute nightmare for them to get back into this game. Sniper's going to start out by mollying tons. He gets flashed a little bit. And the double aggro here. Cat, they spot him out, but Sherp jumps up onto the box, finds one. Chemo with another. Little do they know that there's a CT player here looming just behind the smoke. Robbie 1 calling beyond his years here. Sherp jumping up. Great damage onto Mezzi. Unfortunately, not able to get the kill there. And they have the lurk smoke out to be. Irish wants to re-aggress here. He's gonna get the swing, but Aiken is too aware. He gets the quick headshot. And Robbie's gonna get caught in the flash. Unknown. Unable to make anything happen there. Stu J and Chemo cleaning up the last two of the round. Always Be Swinging. Are unfortunately not swinging much this game. They're just eating bullets for breakfast. 3-0 for Tall Ocean Rats. And it might be a quick next two rounds if Always Be Swinging don't do something together here. It's going to be a force buy from Tebow, the Mag-7, and a scout on Mezzi. Chemo might spot them out lower here. He's making quick clears here. He doesn't check enough. Irish Sniper gets one, and they find a free AK. The Mag-7 is going to re-aggress. Irish with a second. Great strategy here from Always Be Swinging. Let the Mag-7 lead. Nice shot from Mezzi. Finds Robbie 1 on the long cross. Scout doing work this eco round. It's all falling apart slowly here for Tall Ocean Rats. Stujay, though, with a refrag of his own, makes this a little bit more doable. Stujay goes down. Sherps finds one. He's getting deagled through the smoke. Atlas takes him out. And that's going to be 3-1. Always Be Swinging pick up their first round of the game in what should have been another round for Tall Ocean Rats, I would believe. It's going to be interesting here to see what Robbie1 calls. They got counterplayed there a little bit into the third or fourth round. Going to be going on the fifth round now. With the op heading toward long on the peak. AK's lining the CT side. Flash comes out, the pop. And no one in the long house to eat an op shot. Tebow is going to reposition. Sherp's eating 62 damage for free. He's just going to walk out of the long smoke. Gets flash, and he finds the headshot. Great flash there from Aiken. Tebow's going to re-aggress toward long, looking for the pick. The op on both sides now. Chemo with the op, surprisingly. The nades come in for the mid-smoke. Nothing spotted. Playing on top of the mid-smoke gap here. He might have actually spotted someone almost, but forcing Mezzy back into sight. The Tall Ocean Rats. Will they fall into the mousetrap of long? The Opper is here at car. They have to be careful. Tebow could make a crucial play here for them. Aiken is going to step out, unfortunately, eating the spray from Mezzy through the smoke headshot. Good look for Mezzy. Unfortunately, dental work is going to be needed for Aiken. Mezzy looking for another. Gets instantly taken out by Stujay with the headshot. And now the CTs need to make a very quick rotation. Tebow's going to fall into pit. They don't have much time. The bomb gets planted. The numbers get punched in. Chemo swaps to the AK. Just playing safe now. Stujay spots two in CT. They know where both the CTs are now. One in CT and one toward pit. CT making his way up. Atlas looking for this. Sort of forcing the engagement, and Stujay cleans up the opper toward long. Great performance that round from Stujay. Tumsy being the sacrifice needed for the Tall Ocean Rats to make that work. 4-1. And they've got to be careful. This can quickly get away from you if you're not watching how many rounds, not watching the econ on your team. See what we've got in store. Tebow's going to look for the suicide pick. And he hits Aiken at the jump spot. What a shot! Aiken's going to be a little bit salty about that one for sure. Great shot, though, from him. Sherps makes the flash out towards Cat. Little does he know Mezzy's there re-aggressing. The Cat with the long pick into lower tunnel. And now Chemo hopping on Dust 2. Regular rifle. Surprising to see him. Atlas is going to go toward upper tunnel here. Will he be ready? He makes the flick onto Stujay. Somehow makes that work. I'm not quite sure how. And Chemo running into the whole stack of the team. The op goes down. And it's all onto Robbie1 now. Who's going to be out toward long here. Little does he know, the CT player in toward mid door, Mezzy, is going to re-aggress and get the op pick on him to finish off the round. 4-2 for the Tall Ocean Rats. Not a bad score so far. Always Be Swinging, showing they still have gas left in the tank. It's early in the game, so the Tall Ocean Rats can't get ahead of themselves. Long door smoke is going to come out from Mezzy. He's going to aggress toward Cat and hopefully look for this top mid pick. Chirps gets naded for 11. The door smoke will be fading. The nade comes in. Atlas, great nade here. Gonna be Aiken toward long, gets the pop out on the P250. Atlas looking for one, finds Chemo and looking for the Xbox shot. Aiken finds one, onto Mezzy on long, and Atlas is still sitting here fighting Xbox. Which could work out for them, but StuJ gets caught on Xbox, jumping up to Cat. It's going to be Aiken towards top mid. He might catch a rotation here if he's lucky. Unfortunately, Atlas finds the retrade. And Booper cleans it up for the... Always be swinging. Atlas with 3 kills. Booper with the final 2. Whew. We've got ourselves a game, ladies and gentlemen, going into round 8. It's going to be the buyback with light utility here for the Tall Ocean Rats. Always be swinging, on the other hand. Lots of funding here for the CTs. The government has lots of money in the bank left over. Nade comes into lower. Tebow falling back, playing the Cat CT drop. Good flash there for StuJ to get out, but he's going to eat a little bit of damage. 1 tick from the molly. Chirps is going to line up the smoke here. And they're going to set up for Cat. Possibly a fake. Waiting patiently. The Tall Ocean Rats do not want to jump the gun here. Robbie 1 is going to get the molly towards someone on blue bin. Just eating damage is Irish Sniper. He's gonna fall now. Gonna have lots of information from that. They've already made their way into mid B. Chemo swings. Unfortunately gets picked off by Mezzy. Mezzy looking for the reaggress. Gets a second onto Robbie 1. Almost finding the triple there. Sherps with a nice headshot. And now it's left over for Atlas. Atlas can't make anything happen. Aiken with a nice headshot wallbang. Clears up the B site for the Tall Ocean Rats. Now they've got to play it pretty safe here. They do have the man lurking here. Towards the side. Sherps goes down. Maybe a little bit too aggressive there. A little bit too hopeful. The CTs are going to come out. Door together. Nice shot from Aiken. Finds a second. And he's got to make this work. Aiken. And he goes down to Booper. Will there be enough time? He does have the kit. There will be enough time. Just barely. Almost enough time for Aiken to stall out. 4 bullets. It's going to be a little bit close. Too close for comfort for him. Great attempt, though. Very close for him. Very, very close. Always be swinging with a bit of momentum now. They're going to be feeling it. 3 rounds in a row. The funding is going to be looking extremely good for them on the CT side. It's going to be another Tech 9 round for Tall Ocean Rats. It's going to be Aiken leading the way with 10 kills. Mezzy with 10 himself. And Atlas with a 1-tap towards top mid on StuJ. Looking like Prime Scream. And they dink the offer out mid. Chirps and Robbie 1 both go down. Chemo with a deagle headshot onto Atlas. M4 goes down. And the CTs are in complete disarray. They don't know which way they're going. They don't know if it's going to be a mid to B pop. They don't know if they're up A. It's going to be Aiken towards Cat. And Chemo holding mid here, it seems. Behind the door. Chemo looking for this deagle. Just trying to even up some numbers. Unfortunately, eats one himself. 14 HP left on Chemo. CT's playing a smart 2-2 here from Always Be Swinging. And it's going to be Tall Ocean Rats out mid. Chemo's going to go down. Not much HP left on him anyway. And Aiken's going to go down as well. To Irish Sniper. Great pop flash there from Mezzy. And now Always Be Swinging on a little bit of a momentum shift here. They're on fire. Round 10, 5-4. Can they finish out this half? With an 8-4? It's very possible. Could also be a 7-5. The Tall Ocean Rats, though, are going to have to make these rifles count. They can't lose any more econ towards the rest of this half. Nice shot from Chemo. Spots Mezzy out down mid. It's going to be Tebow now on the op. Looking for the long pick. He misses. He was there a little bit late. Sherps finds the entry onto Tebow. And now they're going to be spotting out sight. They trade grenades. Going to be more grenade onto Atlas. Atlas forced into a bad spot. Finds Robbie 1 though in the car position. And he's playing back sight. Chemo finds him through the smoke, but he takes out another one just before Sherps goes down. Irish Sniper evening it up onto Stu. And now it's going to be a 2-on-2 situation. The bomb is going to be ticking down. Irish Sniper, 12 HP remains on him. Aiken down to 45. Gets pre-fired ramp. Aiken's going to go down. Chemo with 1, though. And all he has to do is now play the bomb. And he drops off the box! And he finds the shot! The forces of fate were in Chemo's favor that day. And that round, he finds the shot with the op. Just barely. Great timing there from him. 5-5. Tall Ocean Rats even it up now. The double op setup here on Mezzy and Tebow. Going to be very interesting. Flashes come out towards long, but it's going to be a B setup. Smoke comes out. Irish is going to spot out a few. They're going to trade grenades, but Irish is the only one that's going to do some damage here. Sherp's pretty low. He's going to head into low around 57 HP. Mezzy, he has this angle. He's going to find Aiken. What an unfortunate pick. Great shot, though, on Mezzy. Finding that angle. Flash comes in for mid. It's going to be 3 from Tall Ocean Rats out mid. Tebow is going to miss the shot. And now Robbie 1 has more room to work with. Unfortunately, this cat box is going to be the undoing. Robbie 1 goes down. And Stu J also eats the ramp shot from Booper. Tebow finds Chemo. And it's all falling apart. Sherps is going to go down to a jumping M4 headshot on Atlas. 6-5 for Always Be Swinging. And the final round now to finish out the half. See what the boys will be able to do here. Flash is going to come out long. Sherps is going to be out, but he's going to be taken just as quickly out of the round by Tebow. Great op shot there. Great flashes. It's going to put a wrench instantly into the game plan. Chemo is going to go down, and it's not looking good for the Tall Ocean Rats here. 6-5 with 2 picks to boot. Robbie's going to get mollied out mid. They're finding all of the picks they need. Always Be Swinging is finding every single piece of information they want here. Booper's going to finish off the round, and it's going to be a 7-5 half for Always Be Swinging. Insane half from Atlas. Insane half from Mr. Mezzy. And they're looking confident going into the T side. Tall Ocean Rats now are going to be onto the CT side themselves. They're going to need this pistol if they are going to get back into this game. And it looks like it's going to be a full B rush play from Always Be Swinging. They're going to play slow, though, and contact it out. Looking for the lower pick. Seeing if any CT aggression comes out. Tebow setting up a smoke. Door smoke goes out. And they're just going to pop out here. Robbie1 with the first headshot. Nice headshot from Robbie1. Finds a double. Chemo flashed out a window. Finds one himself on the P2K. Now 4v2 situation here. One AFK in spawn. I'm not quite sure what the situation is, but it's going to be Booper and Irish Sniper now. Aiken finds one onto Irish Sniper, and Booper just runs outdoor into the pistol shot of Aiken, finding the double. Sherp's AFK. He must have had to towel off after that shower he had just before the game. And as I mentioned, great pistol there from the Tall Ocean Rats. This is going to be very important here if they want to regain any sort of momentum. Going to be going into round 14 now. See what we got in store, boys. And just highlighting Chemo's excessive KD here. Making sure to stay off the death chart, but finding just as many kills as Aiken here and being super useful for his team. He has been the operator thus far. Aiken leading with the rifle. But another look onto Mezzi and Atlas proves they're doing just as good. 0.63 KD on Tebow here. It's not looking too good for him. 5 and 8. We may see another timeout come out. Oh, and it's going to be Aiken on... Looks like nothing purchased. Aiken on the MP9. Robbie and Chemo on the M4s, but they're going to be out long. Robbie gets flashed 3 times. Finds Booper, though, with a great headshot while blind. A lot of T aggression towards long. Aiken and Robbie holding this down. Nice and clean. The other 2 Ts are going to be heading... They're going to pop a door smoke toward mid. The bomb is going to re-aggress towards long. Robbie1 with the re-aggression. Unfortunately, it's going to run right into that spray of bullets. Not what he was hoping for with that play. Sherps with a nice headshot over to Irish. On Cat. It's going to have the information that they're crossing into sight. Into a site right now. Bomb is getting punched in. 7355608. The numbers are going down. Great nade. Aiken spots one from above. Jump shot from Aiken on the MP9. Finds a double. Smoke goes down for the bomb, and it's all falling apart. Mezzi's got to make this work. Finds one onto Sherps, but there's too many CTs stacking bodies. Chemo finds the retrade instantly onto Mezzi. And just as easily, the round goes towards the Tall Ocean Rats. The timeout now. Chemo keeping this ridiculous KD going so far. 13 and 7. 3 assists on the board. Looking confident. Seeding himself amongst the elite in this game. Seven to 7. They started off hot on the T side as well. They're going to need to keep this rolling. Always be swinging. Going to be their first round, unfortunately, with the force last round, so they're going to be broke now for a couple more. The Tech 9 force, however, half by towards tunnel. Door smoke is going to come in. They're going to spot suicide out. Lower's going to get spotted out by Tebow. The Tech 9, Aiken, and Stu J with Robbie1 following up on top mid. Another for StuJ, the double. And Robbie1 with a double himself. Quick work there from the tall Ocean Rats. Making the right reads. Making the right aggression towards top mid. Finding that smoke. Coming out from Mezzy on top mid suicide. It's going to be the op onto Tebow. Full loss bonus now for always be swinging. This is going to be an important round. Chemo gets tagged. 8 HP, legged. In mid. He's going to trade positions, it looks like. Spots 2 top mid. 1 towards Palm Tree, 1 towards the right cubby. Sherps is going to lay a molly down quickly for Cat. He's got to be careful, though. This re-aggress is good, but the lower player finds him just as quick. Booper with a nice headshot into the lower smoke. Now it's going to be Mezzy on the corner. Gets flashed, but there's 2 here on the corner. The drop down happens into CT. Chemo's going to go down. Robbie1 getting away. Good molly from Robbie1. Stalling, always be swinging here. Every second in this round counts so far. Gonna spot the mid to B smoke. Gets a headshot onto the opper. Unfortunately, he's going to get double challenged by these AKs in mid. And now it's going to be all out B. It's going to be all onto Stu. Finds one, gets some good damage down now. It's going to be a little bit of a long rotation here for Aiken. Door smoke going down. Bomb being planted. Opera looking toward tunnel. And this molly is going to put a little bit of a damper on things. They hear him out towards window now. It's going to be a rough retake here. No util, just a kit onto Tumsy, onto Aiken. And Mezzy's going to step out with a quadra kill himself. Making this 8-8. And Esea OPEN10 round 3 here. Tall Ocean Rats falling just short there. Unfortunately, no util left for Aiken to make the re-entry here into B. They will, however, have enough money to buy back. Seems it's going to be a double aggression towards Cat. Molly comes in for lower. Nade comes in for lower. Top mid flash. Mezzy's on this op here in lower tunnel. Spots him out and he gets the headshot onto Sherps. As the T's flood out like hyenas toward long. Chemo's gonna have to make it count. Misses 1 shot onto 4 bullets. Misses the second, legs 1. The other op here onto Robbie. They're gonna have to be careful. Ramp. Unfortunately, Atlas going absolutely insane, finding 2 there, applying insane pressure towards Chemo on site and finding Robbie through the smoke. StuJ is going to get caught by Mezzy toward Cat, and once again, it's all on the rotation on toward Aiken. And he's going to opt to save here. They need the money really badly. He's going to save the full kit. Possibly look for some exits towards long now. It looks like Aiken is going to be safe for this round. 9-8 now. Always be swinging. An absolute nail biter so far. As we get into these later rounds in the game here. Round 18. Aiken's going to manage to get away with the AK here. Door molly, bottom mid molly comes in. There's going to be some long flashes. Booper wants to re-aggress here, I think. Be careful. Gets spanned through the door. Good shots for Robbie. It's going to be an all-out rush up cat as fast as humanly possible. Aiken's there. Just got to be careful. No cigar there on the AK. Unfortunately, Aiken goes down. They are on site, but Chirps and Robbie both go down. Irish accidentally catches his own teammate, and Stu eats the headshot onto Xbox.
Bomb has been planted.
Chemo walking up cat through the smoke towards Booper. But he just caught this player Xbox. He's going to be anticipating it, and he does. He finds the headshot onto Chemo and makes it look easy. Not much he could have done there anyway. The USP in hand. But regardless, always be swinging now. Going up an extra 2 rounds. 10-8. On this Dust 2. Round 3 of ESEA Open 10. Going to be a mid-crunch from Lower and Cat. Always be swinging, playing this super technically, mollying into Cat, getting the rest of the team to hold the mid-push just in case. And playing this super information-based. T-Bow's going to get the nade into mid. Going to damage Chemo a little bit. Molly's going to force out Robbie 1 out of the mid cubby behind the mid door. And the T's are already out long. Aiken with a nice headshot on Cat. They reaggress, kill T-Bow. And they all flash each other towards long. Everyone doing the flashbang dance with their hands up. Robbie 1 spraying through the smoke. Finds a good shot. Mezzy with a nice shot onto the Cat box as he drops down Irish and Chemo with the reaggress. Nice shot there from Aiken and Chemo. That's going to be a 3v2 situation. This should be doable for the Tall Ocean Rats. They've got to work together here on the timings. Mezzy almost gets this op shot on towards Cat. Here's out elevator. Unfortunately, Chemo finds Mezzy in backside, and Aiken slides on him. Looking like prime Foon finds the headshot onto Booper. As Chemo S, Kenny S, toward long, finds a shot onto Mezzy while he's looking the wrong direction. Tall Ocean Rats keeping this within 1 round. Aiken with a crucial triple kill that round. The economy is not looking too hot for Always Be Swinging. They need to make this work. It's not looking great onto Tall Ocean Rats either, but this is the make or break round for both teams. The CTs of Tall Ocean Rats can't afford to give off the 11th round here, and unfortunately Chemo, trying to force the issue a little bit, is going to go down to T-Bow. The bottom fragger finds his 6th kill. What a heartbreaking pick to give up. As the T's just stall top mid and looking for the Cat re-aggression here now. It's going to be Mezzy jumping up on Xbox. It's going to be the long pop. Flashes come out for long. Probably 1 here. He's not going to find Cat. Mezzy's gonna find 2, 1 onto Stu, and then finding Robbie 1, unfortunately, not looking the right direction at the right time. Nice shot from Sherps into CT. He's gonna get spammed out, though, by all 3 of the T's. And it's gonna have to be another Aiken save. He's going to have to forfeit the 11th round here. He gets hurt into Lower, and Aiken's gonna eat the headshot as well. Mezzy going absolutely crazy there for his team. Not looking good here now for Tall Ocean Rats. 9-11. 9-1-1. Call the ambulance. Woo! Always be swinging. Are in the driver's seat here. See if we can get an answer back from the Tall Ocean Rats. The force bite comes out on Robbie 1. And Stu's gonna spot them out into lower. They're gonna re-aggress towards upper, but Tebow with the trade onto Chemo. Robbie with a nice shot through the smoke. Sherps with the quick re-aggress toward lower. Can he get this headshot with the one tap on Irish? And the other one tap on the triple kill onto Booper. What was that from Sherps? That was absolutely insane from Sherps. On the last bullet in the AK mag, he makes it work. Saving the day here for his team. Robbie 1 also with a nice scout flick towards upper tunnel through the smoke. The timing couldn't have been any better for them. Within 1 round now. Tebow feeling confident in this cat position. Chemo just barely whiffing this shot. He's looked confident thus far, but you need to be hitting those, young man. Molly's gonna come out for the upper mid. As the T's aggress toward Cat. They're scaling. Robbie 1, though, is gonna make a nasty shot onto Mezzi. And now he has the sight pick. Tebow with a nice shot, though. Getting the trade. Op is down now on Robbie. There is a player here towards long. He's got to be careful. Irish swings out and just barely catches Sherps on a wide angle. Nice flick from him. 3v4 situation. 1 towards Cat here. Hooper's got to be careful. Here's all this information. And it looks like the CTs are going to play for overtime. $12-10. This is not how the Tall Ocean Rats were envisioning this game going. Could this possibly be the final round for the Tall Ocean Rats? Or will we see some re-aggression here to maybe force the play and find what they need to make this an 11-12 game? Mezzi misses the shot down suicide. Always be swinging, stacking a lot of bodies in the upper and lower tunnels here every single round. They've made the same play like almost every single round so far. Just stalling top mid, seeding their players into lower tunnels. Pop Flash and Molly come in for Cat. Take good Cat control, good nade there. Stu's got to be careful. He's on the off here this round. He's going to go down to Atlas through that smoke. And they're going to be scaling Cat fast. Molly comes in for CT. Molly in for sight as well. Gonna be Robbie towards the ramp here. Shirth on the ramp, goes down through the box. Booper with a nice shot. Looks like it's Robbie 1 towards long. Aiken finds Atlas, but goes down just as quick. And Chemo also goes down. And that's it, folks. Always be swinging with a 13-10 match. Insanely well done from them. Nail biter of a game. Mezzi and Atlas absolutely willing their team forward here. Just absolutely crushing the scoreboard. 26, 15, and 4. with Aiken leading the way, 19, 14, and 4. Chemo falling short that half a little bit on the CT side. Unfortunately, not really improving his score from the T side. But nonetheless, very close game for both teams. Can't say it was a bad game at all.